The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 28 will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
At the plate, Rocky Cons, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate, Rafael Bautista, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Digging in, Dan Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Dan Brantley.
First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit. If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Dilson Herrera, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Campos is under it. 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Lintner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he popped him up. Pena takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Carlos Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carlos Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping up now, number 28. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 28.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Ready now, Hugh Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Hugh Pena.
The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Into the box now, Kenny Wolf. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Wolf.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Settling in now, Rocky Hans.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he He struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Standing in now, Rafael Bautista. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball called for strike 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Reed. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So coming to the plate, Dan Brantley.
The center fielder, Dan Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 28. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Brantley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dilson Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 17.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
1-1-1. On the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Into the box now Sean Lintner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes,
Now
though.
batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Carlos Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1-1.
To his right, Huerta, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rocky Cons. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And it's 1-2. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The right fielder, number 12.
Into the box, Rafael Bautista, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
One.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he pops it up. Pena is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, number 28. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Mets nothing. Stepping in, A.J. Reed. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Got him to go down swinging there. A.J. Reed becomes the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Dan Brantley. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The 1-2. Fouled away. 1-2. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Dilson Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Number 17.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean.
Into the box now,
Lintner.
Sean Lintner. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
For the
Ricky Florival will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Florival.
Carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.